there's more to it, like, because you have done a lot.
What about Alot Real?
And see.
Alot Real didn't like no. So Alot Real, when people would
Hold
tell.
on.
What happened? What's up? Is it off? What?
No, it's on. It's
so
on.
Alot Real would tell people in their face, "I don't like you. You sorry sack. Get the fuck out my face. You sorry sack of shit. That's it. You sorry sack of shit. You know, I don't like you." And he was real. People would laugh about it because people were just like, "No one does that. You gotta be joking with you." But he would be serious as fuck. And we'll talk about it.
Well, you manage Alot Real though.
That's my brother first, but yeah, I manage him.
Your brother first.
I didn't meet him with the Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, my older brother. But let me finish that statement though, because it's very important on the other end. The beauty of Alot Real, they will always give you a chance, right? It wouldn't be he didn't like you and stay away from you. He didn't like you, but he'll still talk to you to see if you were still dumb and shit. That's his words, not mine. I like saying dumb. That's the beauty of him, that he wouldn't take his personal feelings to heart so much that he would not still mess with you. But he would let you know though where he stands. And you giggle, but he'd be really serious though. You know? What a guy, right? Who does that? Nobody. Alot Real. You know? Prince definitely. Prince wouldn't mess with you. Yes, no one stays in your face. I'm not staying in your face and still love you. You know, he don't like you. It's an ill dude Alot Real was.
I know one thing. Allah is the God.
So I started managing him 04, 05. So when he was on the Ghostface record and the RZA records, I was managing him at that time.
So you
and his singles.
Was it before or after the Ghostface? It was before. So,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, before the Ghostface record came out, I was managing him. I was in the studio when he recorded that.
Okay.
And a lot of the Master Killer stuff, I was in the studio for that, you know. And also his own solo project, Real Estate. That was when I was managing both Alot Real and True and Living, which was magnetic and
right
and scientific.
Scientific.
They fired me.
They fired you. They did.
I had to say that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to say that. That's part of my truth.
Okay. Is there a reason? Is there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, and they're gonna know I'm still hurt about it. But you know, basically, I was then. So my idea was this time it was pay for play, the mixtapes. And DJs wasn't really messing with it like that. I said, damn, I'm a DJ. I started doing mixtapes. So then I would get big doing mixtapes and I put them on. You know what I'm saying? And I started going hard with that. You gotta be at a certain level DJ. And one of them said, it's too much DJ Victorious, not the manager Victorious. And you know, I was let go. I guess they didn't get the results they wanted. Which I understand at this point, but I tell it because it's a dominant thought in my mind talking about that experience that day I got let go. I wasn't the best manager. A lot of things I could have done differently. Some things I would have done differently with Alot Real's career as a person. Alot Real was older than me, right, by 20 years. And he was my man. He was my man. So we would be together a lot, you know what I'm saying? And there's a personal mistake I made that I look at that if I chose differently and was more of a peer than a junior of him, maybe things would have ended up different, you know, years and years later, you know, we died, whatever. But Alot Real was someone that he was in a lot of pain. And he, like first born Prince, is someone people just throw that little mean jacket on. They think it's funny, right? But Alot Real was in a whole lot of pain, right? And he had a whole lot of weight he was carrying, even from the death of Justice, who was his daddy, which was Goldman Justice, you know. And Alot Real really loved this. It's evidenced by the amount of work Alot Real put in for this nation, you know, and the amount of people he taught in this nation. You know, he said, "Now hold up." At one point, 75% of Queens, 75% of the desert, traced back to Alot Real, and not difficult either. He was a dude, one of the people. So you notice that at his funeral, which was poorly attended funeral, for someone of his stature, people talked about bombing and all that. I never got bombed by Alot Real. wouldn't do that for everybody. But it was like he was just one unidimensional person, right? But Alot Real is also someone, you know, who sing in your face, sing to you, you know what I mean? Sing a new song or something like that, you know? And then he might bust out crying to you. So he bust out crying, you know what I'm saying? It's all the pain that he was feeling. But Alot Real went through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And in the funeral, you know, it's different from people who knew Alot Real before he did that little bit, you know, and people who knew him after the bit. It's night and day. He used to be a very joyous person running around, whatever, and then he just became, you know, this ball of pain. He was hurting. And a lot of our brothers hurt. And we wasn't allowed to say that, though. Right? So usually we say hurt a few times throughout. I feel I'm free to say that. But how many times will a person, you know, you're not supposed to say, yo, I was hurt by that. Or that person, that hurts me. We're not taught that.
If Mecca did this.